Okay, welcome back to Daggerfall. Last time, of course, we had to face up against that ancient vampire. He did end up killing us and the game unfortunately crashed, but we're around about the same place anyway, where we have this dead body waiting around. So let's just prepare for this vampire that I can hear in the background. Okay, the door's open. He's usually lurking around the corner. The thing is, sometimes they blow themselves up, or sometimes they fall through the void, and they don't normally wander off. It's just usually it's blowing themselves up, but I don't know where he's got to. Oh, here's an opponent. There's a gargoyle. Okay. Spells aren't doing too much for him. He's taking quite a few zaps. Might have to end up beating him. No, he's dead. He's down. I wonder if he's got any treasure. No treasure. Of course, the gargoyles in Skyrim, they have ore and all kinds of gems, but not these ones. I think I can hear another gargoyle in the background as well. Might be two of them, or I might have seen two of them. That one blew up. Well, something happened anyway. I think this is my objective just up here. I can see some enemies. I can hear some enemies at least. I don't know why I'm being so cautious in fact, so I should just run up there. It doesn't really... They're not that scary. They're not that scary after all. I just think there's a couple of vampires around the corner, and the last encounter of the ancient vampire didn't go so well. Or maybe they're stuck somewhere. Or actually I see them right on top, so I will have to kill them. She's just twirling on top of that pedestal. Let's go up there and gun her down. Oh, there she is. She's just stuck. Okay, took a few hits to take her down, but that's it. So we can loot her, and there seems to be lots of treasure around here. I don't think I can pick too much of it up though, considering, yeah, I can't carry any more stuff. I'm too overloaded to pick up that magical item that I need to pick up. So let's just drop all my ingredients, or pick that up. I wonder what it is. It seems to be a magical shirt. Unknown powers. Worth a lot though, 1,200 gold. See what else they've got. Some togas and some ingredients. Don't really want any of those. This seems to be gold and a couple of ingredients. I can pick up that gold though, 513 gold, that's not bad. That's probably a candle, or holy candles are worth a bit more, but they're still quite heavy for what they are. Okay, just more gold. And more gold here as well. Right, and this is just, well, that's what I dropped beforehand. So did I miss that one out? Yeah, I missed that one out, but that was just more gold that I can't pick up. Anyhow, that's the end of the Blades quest, so we can head on home now. Right, so let's go back and speak to the Underking chappie. The Underking guy, of course, is at Jalasku. Not guy, it's a woman, and we just need to hand back this trap set for the blades. I don't know what the blades would be doing having that. Why would they even kind of turn up to that place to pick up a magical long shirt? It doesn't seem worthwhile. It doesn't even make sense. You know, they have to go through vampires and gargoyles to pick up a shirt that's worth 1,200 gold. Not, you know, you can buy it at any Mages Guild. Let's go and speak to, I think her name was Besku. She can release the curse on the shirt, so thus resolving the quest. Let's speak to her. Well done. Let me cast the spell now. So I get the shirt. Not even in death can a true descendant of Type Septim hide from the Underking. King Lysander did not die in the Battle of Cregain. He was slain by treachery beforehand. The monument in Hammerfell is an empty tomb. His remains were taken to a tomb, and they tell you exactly where that tomb was. It's alright, skip past that part quite quickly and she disappears. But she tells you that it's in... well, actually, what have we got? We've got 118 days to get back to Direni Tower from the castle Shedungent. Yeah, so I have to get on to doing that. But basically that letter, that note from the Underking, she tells you that you have to go to the tomb of Lysander's is somewhere in Madeira, which is pretty much next to the next to Orsinium, near Orsinium anyway. Well, right now we're going to Shedungent. It's a enormous sorcerer stroke necromancer place, and in there is this woman called Nulfalga, who's King Lysander's mother. You can do another quest called the Madness of Nulfalga, and in that you get to speak to her and you gain reputation points with all the Daggerfall people, but it's not really worthwhile. We'll go to Shedungent. It's pretty much looks almost off map, but we'll go there. There's a rumour that Nulfalga is this all-powerful sorceress, and she in fact made the storm that made you crash your ship and end up shipwrecked in Privateer's Cove. Why she would have done that, I don't know, considering that you, after all, end up helping her and helping King Lysander's spirit anyway. Well, let's head into Shedungent. There's an interesting design as soon as we get in. We'll save outside here. There's an interesting design as soon as we get in, because there's a shortcut you can take. If you do the concerning the Madness of Nulfalga quest, you get a password that lets you skip right to Shedungent's, the Shedungent throne room where Nulfalga is. If you don't, you have to take the long way round, but for this case I know the password, and if you don't know the password, then, well, the password is type in shut up, and that password you learn if you complete the concerning Nulfalga, and you have to go through the long way around to the dungeon to get her. Then the couple of times you have to return to see her again, you can just take the shortcut. But this time round we are going to go the long way around, because it's quite boring having to just go through, click on the banner and get automatically transported through. So we're going to take the long way around. There's quite a few enemies, and hopefully hopefully we'll get there without too much hassle. This is the doorway. This is the banner that you click on. If you click on this door to try to get through, it says magically held. Of course, if you click on this banner, then it says command me and entry should be yours. You type shut up, that door unlocks, you get into the throne room. But let's take the long way around. If you don't go through a walkthrough, honestly this is one of the most frustrating dungeons, because the map doesn't help, because everything loops onto each other. It looks like we've leveled up enough to face up against Atronachs now. I think this is the flesh Atronach, carved out of meat, I guess. They don't carry any treasure, as far as I know. But yeah, they pack quite a punch. Oh, there's two of them. There must have been two of them just standing there. Yeah, they pack quite a punch in their melee attacks. Pretty much as strong as, or very similar strength to zombies. Even the very similar animations, in fact. But there are a ton of them in here, a ton of Atronachs that you fabulously get to fight off before you get anywhere. They make a very distinctive sound. What's that? That looks like a stone Atronach. I think that's a stone Atronach. And certain Atronachs, of course, they are immune to certain spells. For instance, flame Atronachs, they will be immune to flames, obviously, and ice Atronachs the same, immune to ice. Flesh Atronachs I think are just generally tough. Here's an ice one. Did he die? No. Right, you see I'm just casting spell after spell. I think it's because my spell is partially based on frost, so it's not going to do any damage, or he's going to recharge off it, so we just had to beat him with a stick. He got taken out quite well by that. I think the spell that I use is partially, I think they might even heal if you cast ice form or some sort of ice spell on them, and that's why he just wouldn't die and just ended up taking one sweep of my sword to beat him. At the moment let's just check the map where we're going. At the moment though, my character can pretty much take care of themselves, whether it's with spells or anything else. Although it's kind of good to use the magic to level up your destruction, it's so much more convenient to use the sword because it actually gets to be so easy to move around and just a few sweeps and they just fall down. Don't know why Ice Atronachs bleed, but they bleed anyway. Now I just wonder where we go out of this room. There's basically 4 ways we can go: north, south, east or west, and I just certainly don't want to get lost in this place. What I'll have to do is I'm going to check my directions, pause the game, and we'll be here for the next part of Shedungent.